Okay, so the second dream that I had, if you guys have known those cranes that that are that have wheels, like these large cranes with these big boom arms that go up and down, and they're used primarily to help erect buildings, lifting up large pieces of building material, whether that's windows, beams, whatever. Like, so this stream has something to do with like one of those mobile cranes. And so in the setting is like in the city area. I don't know if it was a specified city because it didn't look like a familiar city that I've ever seen before. But this city was like on a hill. It had hills and troughs, kind of like if you think about like San Francisco, I guess you can kind of understand, like, because it has like hills going up and hills going down and then back up, things like that. And then they had some trestles that were like over the street. So like these big trestles that the planning committee for this moving of this crane knew that they had to get around these obstacles in the dream, in my dream. And so so they knew that they had to maneuver the boom arm up or down according to what obstacle they had to get through. Okay, so the kind of, and this is like for me, like I'm observing. I'm not driving the crane. I'm not anything like that. I'm just like watching the activity of this. And so the first thing they had to do was, as the crane was going, like it was like they had these trestles, and so the trestles, the trestles that was going over the street that this crane had to go on, like these trestles like this, it was like a low clearance ones. So the boom had to be down, right? And so they cleared that first obstacle, and then the very next thing they had to do was like raise the arm up some, because the next thing was like the road was going to go downhill, and so they didn't want the boom arm to like gouge into the street. And so they had to make sure that it was up some, so that way as it was going down, it wasn't going to gouge the whole boom arm into the road or the street. And so they did that. And so, but as it was going down, they didn't lift the boom arm high enough, and it ended up like gouging the street. And so the next thing the guy that was operating the thing was like almost like in a panic and lifted the boom arm too high, too fast, and then it knocked down another structure. And then he, it was just trying to, accommodate the boom arm, and it was like he was just making a mess. I mean, he was like tearing down, buildings, trusses, everything, because he just couldn't get the boom arm straight. Now he made it to his destination, but like in the wake of his route, there was a bunch of destruction. And so anyway, so that was the second dream.